Hello, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. And if you have not yet subscribed, then go ahead and do so, and that way you'll be notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to look at some tarot cards, some oracle cards, even some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If you feel that any role needs to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means flip it. All right, well, we start this reading with every card in the reverse. We have the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Page of Wands, and then the Strength. Just with all those wands, you may be thinking or dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, even a Leo with this Strength card that shows up. But with the Four of Wands that sits in the reverse, this is as if there was a higher level commitment in this situation that has fallen apart, right? There could have been a very unhappy family situation here, a lot of family conflict. Someone may have felt very neglected in this relationship. So I'm going to say that that's you. You felt very neglected in this relationship, very conflicted in this particular relationship, very disharmonious with this individual. And it looks like with this Six of Wands that shows up that, you know, somebody may have been operating from their ego or their arrogance, or at least maybe a dark place. But it looks like there was some bad news that was received, whether that be this person found out bad news about you or vice versa, but it caused this whole situation to fail, right? To fall apart, to not have the recognition that it should for the love that was really there. And so now we get this Page of Wands that sits in the reverse. And this is, you know, somebody that really failed to act, right? Failed to step up to the plate, maybe to show that there was not a divide, or at least to work on the divide in this particular situation. This is somebody that's very pessimistic. They do not believe that this situation can be rectified or fixed. Maybe they feel like you failed to act, or they failed to act towards this relationship. And so with the Strength card sitting in the reverse, it looks like this person was coming from a place of low self-esteem, a lot of pride and ego issues, feeling as if they were inadequate in this relationship, or they made you feel as if you were inadequate in this relationship, as if you were very vulnerable to their actions, their behaviors, their words. Okay, interesting. It just turned out to be a very big disappointment, this relationship. Whatever news came out was very disappointing, and it really rocked the foundation of this relationship completely, and it caused a great divide. Ooh, we got the Ace of Cups that sits in the reverse, and this is really feeling let down. And so you may feel very let down by this person, very disappointed. This caused quite a lot of depression, whether that be for both of you or this individual. Let's get one more from this deck. Okay, we got two more. All right, well, we get the Five of Pentacles that's in the reverse, and then the Death card that shows up, right? And so with that Death card, you could be dealing with the Scorpio or something within Scorpio season. But death is all about transformation, right? Ending the old to begin anew. And so either you and this person have ended this cycle so that you can begin a new cycle, or they can begin a new cycle, or this is all about resurrecting and really transforming this relationship again, maybe reigniting it again. All right, so take that as it resonates. But with this Five of Pentacles that sits in the reverse, we're talking about hope returning. Okay, this could be a new job. This could be like new money. Whatever it is, your stability is returning. Okay, so you may have felt very left out in the cold by this person. This person may have felt left out in the cold by you. But either way, there was a rock of a foundation. All right, somebody's stability was affected, whether that be yours or theirs or both of yours. You know, when you leave a situation, sometimes it does rock your stability. Let me get a couple from this deck. Get a couple more. But the Five of Pentacles is kind of like getting that foundation back under your feet, very strong again, whether that be in the form of money or whether that just be in the form of sanity. Okay, so getting that together. Wow, we get the Five of Wands that shows up here. And the Five of Wands is all about rivalries, challenges, obstacles, right? And so quite a lot of battles, quite a lot of challenges, just being unable to really pull it all together. You can see that all the pieces on this table are separated. They're not combined together. So it's sort of like not being able to put all the pieces back together again once they broke. There could have been competition. Competition can be in the form of another lover. It can be a job, friends, family, whatever was taking the priority off of this relationship. It looks like there was some conflict or some competition that came at play. Okay, let's get, all right. Oh, that's too many. Let me get one from this deck. All right, we have, I can't. All right, we have the Knight of Chalices, but is sitting in the reverse. So the Knight of Cups that sits in the reverse is somebody that is quite moody. They can be kind of like a donkey, like a jackass. But this is really somebody that has unrealistic expectations, or you had unrealistic expectations. And what I mean by that is somebody that may come in and know how you are as a person, but yet expect you to change. That's an unrealistic expectation, is to get into a relationship and try to change somebody. And so there may have been some unrealistic expectations. It also could be that, you know, this person may have thought that they could do things over and over and over again, and there would be no repercussions from it. That's very unrealistic as well. Thinking that you can do whatever and somebody would not go anywhere. They won't leave, right? All right, let's get one more from this deck. Okay, now we got the Knight of Wands that's coming in, and the Knight of Wands moves fast. This is somebody that's very creative, very lusty. You may be very lusty of them, or vice versa. But this is somebody that wants to come in and really maybe even spark this back up again. And so this person may be interested in coming through and sparking it up. With that, let's flip over and see if this person, when they think about you, what do they think about? Let's shift the gears a little bit and see what they're thinking about when they think about you. All right, we got the Page of Pentacles and then the Nine of Pentacles both sitting in the reverse. So when the Nine of Pentacles shows up in the reverse, we're talking about, you know, somebody that may be a workaholic. So this person may think that you work quite a lot. They may think that you have some jealous tendencies, but they also may feel like you're having some kind of financial setback in some type of way with this card. Now, the Page of Pentacles that shows up in the reverse is, you know, somebody that's just not learning the lessons, right? This is somebody that causes trouble and just does not learn from those mistakes. This also can represent a child that's having trouble with school. And so you may have children with this person. That person may be having trouble with school. But what I'm really feeling is that, you know, somebody's not learning the lessons in this situation. Or this is what they feel. All right, we got the Death and the Rebirth, but this time it is sitting in the reverse. And so this is really feeling very stuck. This person, when they think about you, they feel like they cannot move towards you. There's no growth here. There's no movement. It's like all hope has been destroyed in this relationship. This person doesn't feel like this can be reignited again with you. Okay. Get one or two more, what they think about. Wow, we get the Four of Wands again that sits here in the reverse. And so with this, this is all about moving out. Maybe you and this person were living together and you've moved away from each other. It also can represent just a lot of arguments. And so this person, when they think about you, they may be really highly kind of focused, hyper-focused on the arguments that you guys have had. The Wheel shows up here. Now, the Wheel is a really good card because this is about things turning in your favor. And so when the Wheel shows up, this is about a turning point in your life. Now, you could be gaining something through gambling. Maybe just some other opportunities present themselves in a very lucky way, but it looks like things are starting to turn in your favor. So if at one point it felt like all you had was bad luck, that is about to change for you. All right, let's get some oracle cards. Okay, let's get one or two from this deck. All All right, we have the romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And so you may be in a new connection where it is, imperative that you open yourself up. We have to learn from the relationships of our past and not allow them to really restrict us from expanding into a new relationship, but actually learning and growing so you can move into a new relationship. This also may be saying that this person wants to express some romantic feelings to you or vice versa. Okay. All right, let's get, it says healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And so somebody may have been dealing with some childhood issues, abandonment issues, things of that nature. The things that happen in our childhood definitely affect us well into our adulthood, if not all the way through our adulthood. So it's important that we focus and we start to do our healing and our cleansing of those particular things. Just remember that forgiveness is learning the lesson and leaving the loss. Okay, let's get one or two from here. We have the mask, but it shows up in the reverse. But the mask in the upright is all about not showing your true feelings, gaslighting somebody, pretending, hiding. But it came up in the reverse, and that's interesting with this romantic feelings. So it looks like somebody may have been hiding their feelings or maybe currently hiding their feelings, but they want to come out and really express themselves, or you are ready to express yourself to this person. Take it as it resonates. Let's get one more from this deck. We got two more. Okay, we have the axe. This is representative of a breakup, a separation, stopping the patterns, okay? Giving someone the silent treatment, abandoning the situation. So you may have had to walk away and go no contact with this individual. The dragonfly shows up because things are coming into the light. Things are being found out. The truth is coming out, right? And there's a need to adapt and change and heal from whatever this truth is that came out, whether that be you healing or the individual that you're thinking about. All right, let's go to our personal messages. What personal messages do you need to hear right now? You must learn how to communicate. Speak up. It might change everything. Again, this goes back to that romantic feelings card of wanting to express feelings. So it's very important that if you do have feelings, good or bad, that you communicate them and you get them off your chest and you get them out in a very healthy way. We have Capricorn, so something could be involving a Capricorn or something within Capricorn season. Okay. This person may want to come to you during Capricorn season, which is January. All right. Small steps in the right direction can turn out to be the biggest steps of your life. That's the truth. One zig, one zag can change your whole life. Okay. Let's get a couple more. Actions say so much about a person. True, but so does lack of action. Make time for what is important. You know what's important? You are important. Lessons felt are the hardest ones learned. Absolutely. Listen, the pain that we go through is what evolves us, but my goodness, the pain does hurt. All right, let's get a poem for you. Okay, one poem excerpt. All right, we have number 26, Restoration. She told me that she cried, but people chose to ignore her, thinking she needed the love of another to maintain and restore her. Listen, this is a poem about codependency. Okay, there is nobody that can restore you but you. Okay, and so it's very important to understand that when you cry, even if people ignore you, it is important that you go ahead and deal with those pains because you cannot depend on another person to heal wounds that were not theirs. All right, these are our message cards. I want to see what this person has to say to you. I'm going to split this deck. We'll pull 5 from each. What does this person want to say to you if they could, with no pride, no ego, and no fear? I was such a coward. Okay, let's get a couple more. What else do they want to say? So now they're feeling like they may have walked away. They didn't stand up for this relationship or for you. Okay. It's the small things you do that I love the most. So this person's acknowledging those small things. You stand above the crowd. Okay. If nothing lasts forever, can I be your nothing? Let's get one more. You didn't get away with that. So they may have found out something or think they did. Okay, let's get 5 from this deck. What else do they want to say to you? Can this be fixed? I'm fucked up. All right, so they're acknowledging they might have some issues. I wish I would have told you how I felt. So now you got somebody that's like, I shouldn't have stayed silent. I should have spoken up. Your eyes, mesmerizing. So they love your eyes. Let's get one more. Actually, I'm feeling 2 more, so we'll get 2 more. There's someone else. Ooh, and one more. One more. Stepping out of comfort zones is hard for me. All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.